catchy song.
It is.
And I could tell you what that song is if I remembered, but I will.
Is that the Flying?
Yeah, Flying.
Yeah.
It's a
I
song
don't
we found
remember.
on Pro
Canva.
or Canva, but it's actually published on YouTube, and I will try to link that below. And they are awesome, and they have some really great royalty-free music. So if you're needing something, definitely check that out. What's going on? Dean and I are hanging out this evening, just being. Not a lot exciting things going on except that Superb Bowl that happens to be going on at this moment. I don't know what the score is.
Super Bowl. I think I've been less interested in this Super Bowl than like any other one. Apparently, it is 10-0 San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. The Superb Bowl is lots of fun to gossip about, so I'm sure we will. Superb Owl will be making its way into the conversation. I did see that Taylor Swift landed and made it to the stadium. So good.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Apparently, my mom was like, "Taylor Swift made it to the Super Bowl," and I was like, "Huh?"
Well, then I called you and told you the same thing.
Yeah.
You're like, "What? Do not care."
Oh no, that was you. Yeah, Mom mentioned it as well. Yeah, I did. I talked to them after that. Yeah. And I was like, both of you had mentioned that. I was like, okay.
Well, it was the headline that popped up on my phone, and so I talked about it. There's not a lot else going on today, you know? Tiffany says that it's a Katy and Dean show again. So, Dean and Katy.
That's pretty much what it is. I'm even in the I like wear my work clothes, like a polo and jeans, and like come home, and I realized once I sat down here that I'm wearing the exact same shirt as yesterday. So
that's okay. I don't think anyone minds. You're at home.
No.
You're not like breathing on somebody or something.
True.
I am still spinning on my roving from 316, and that's really nice BFL. And then I've been cranking socks today, so I spent way too long winding yarn onto cones today. So I did take videos of all this, so that'll be popping up in our feeds this week, next week, sometime, because it's good content. People like watching the yarn spin on the Swift. I don't really understand why. I think it's very like soothing. Yeah.
I can also I'll pull one up here in a minute too.
Yeah, there's like a 10-minute one, so you can just like let that go.
Yeah, right.
There's also like a 10-minute of me cranking sock tubes. So yeah. So this is what I've been up to today. It's my sock tube. This is for my friend Deb. I haven't done tweed before, and this was actually yarn from my stash that she bought from my D stash, and I cranked it up for her. And yes, Deb, I finally finished it. It's only taken me 2 months. So
and there she is cranking it.
Yeah, there's me cranking it. I don't have a video of me spinning that one onto a cone because I did that like before Christmas. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not very exciting, but it is something kind of fun to see. Like I said, people really get into it on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff. So like, it's very interesting to see how many people.
You did a few where you like sped it up, and I don't know. I think it looks cool when it's like just clips of like sped up, especially with the striping ones.
Oh like, yeah. I did put on a cone a striping skein with the one from Carla. And it's a skein from Night Owl Fibers out of Houston, and the colorway is called Reading Rainbow. And I don't think it's one that she has dyed in a few years. I went and looked on her Instagram and I didn't see it, but she specializes in self-striping yarn. So not a yarn we carry on the truck, but definitely really cool. The other two that I've cranked up today are both Stitch Stuff yarn out of Milwaukee, and we do carry those on the truck, and specifically the sock set stuff. So hi Anita. Last color change. Isn't that fun? The tweed looks really good. So yeah, that's a really fun last color change of the first skein. So are you doing like how many skeins is it? It's gonna be 2 skeins, probably. Yeah. I've already finished like a whole nest. Feeling really good over here.
On your second day, you're more into the groove of it.
Right, I'm like way more into the groove.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do better at these things than others. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, stock tubes. And then so the other tube is actually sitting still on the machine because I need to crank down enough because the next pair it has hung hems, and so I need to like find my ravel cord to put in so I can turn the hems and split the cone. So
She said 2 skeins on the shawl.
Oh, nice. So I am kind of like midway through and just have a sock like hanging off of the machine right now. So that's fun. But yeah. And let's see what else. Been pretty of a lazy Sunday, really. We did list those shirts up. So if you guys are looking for shirts, they are up on the website now. We have had a couple of people take advantage of that. We originally listed them at $15, and so we would pay the shipping, and then that didn't work. So they're now $9, and it's $6 flat rate shipping. So just go ahead and throw a skein of yarn in there because it's gonna cost the same no matter what to ship it. So yeah, I mean that's the way to do it.
It is. Now
And
let's
if
see.
you want,
what's the heaviest things you could order? You could let's see. We've got some heavy things. I know.
Books.
You could order
Soothie books. The Soothie notebooks are.
Oh yeah, the notebooks. Christy's in an empty airport, almost empty airport.
Oh wow, yeah, that doesn't sound like much fun. But you're going to see the baby, so it's all good. Or maybe you're coming home. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which way you're going. So, Chrissy, my spinning is looking good. Jean can put up a picture from last night if you'd like to see. I don't know if he's got that up or not.
It'll take me a second, but I'll get it.
Christy teaches spinning at YarnCom. And she's actually doing an intro to using your electric spinning wheel class very soon. I think it's like next week, maybe. So if you're looking for an intro class in the St. Louis area, definitely check out. Can you zoom in on it at all?
I can make it be the whole thing, and then I can zoom. Oh, that's pretty zoomed.
That's good. Yeah, that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah. Ella is crying. So.
Well, we can't hear her if that makes you feel any better.
Okay. Yeah. Well, our baby is crying. Christy has a grandbaby that was born about a month before our niece. And so it's kind of fun to see them all grow up together. So, and yeah, if you're interested in that class, make sure you check out YarnCom's website. There are signups there, and you can YarnCom, STL.com. And let's see what else is going on. There's lots of spinning. Ella is angry.
Oh yeah, getting bedtime.
I think it's about. She just took a nap, so she was snoozing when I walked over there a while ago. Sorry. Okay. What else is going on here?
Yeah, it's been kind of a slow day. Yeah.
Nothing very exciting. I did make a couple of different reels on Instagram today, and those will show up later in the week too, because I am trying to get on top of my content game. But it's hard, guys. It is super duper hard. So
it's really hard when we're not it's really hard when we're not doing anything, like going out with the truck and like.
I don't know. Sometimes it's hard when I'm like out on the truck and whatever. It's hard to post because we're like busy with the truck.
Yeah.
And I think at the same time, like when I'm at home, it's hard to have content to post. So kind of interesting how that works.
Soon we will fix that because soon the truck will be home.
That's right. That'll be very, very soon. So, hey, Dean, you want to talk about like some of the interesting things that we're going to be taking with us on the truck? Like
some of the interesting things we're taking with us.
You told me the other day you were thinking about.
Yes.
You were spending some time thinking about where we were going to put everything.
Do you want me to show any pictures, or are we still waiting on that?
I think you can show a couple of the inside, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna do like maybe the like the closet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We'll give it. You'll get a special sneak peek of Evie, the new yarn truck, on the inside. She is almost done, and there are lots of cool pictures. Let's see here. Where's a good one of the closet? Okay, see if we can zoom in here.
It is really difficult to pare down, though. So I'm still cleaning in here. It's still a mess. Yeah.
How about, so are you cool with the one that kind of shows like that whole side with the grid on it?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're going to be, it has grid. The new truck has grid all the way around. We didn't do any shelving this time except for like a back table like what we already have in the yarn truck in Ellie. And then it also has a closet that will be a permanent home for all of the samples and inspiration pieces. So you can see that. That's where the refrigerator used to be. So we took out our refrigerator and we put in a closet. It is lined with carpet, and it does have a bar in it, and then it also has a shelf underneath. So we'll be able to store some out-of-season stuff if we need to. And then the grid will actually continue all the way over the door, the side door there. So
here, I'm right now, change to share a window.
Oh, nice.
Stop sharing that because I think I can use I can do my pointer.
Oh.
If I share an entire window.
If you guys are interested in using StreamYard, by the way, which is the service that we're using right now for streaming on all 3 platforms at the same time, you are monitoring Instagram, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Instagram doesn't direct comments through here, but we can see like comments from Facebook and YouTube at the same time as we're broadcasting, and all kinds of really neat things. And there's also presentation modes where Dean can do more like showing up stuff, and you can see his pointer there. That's the bathroom that his.
So this is the closet I was talking about. So this was the shower previously, and so we actually had them take out the shower glass and put in a closet basically where the shower was because we really didn't need a shower. We, stay at a lot of Airbnbs and with friends and hotels, and so we really didn't need the shower, but they made this really nice closet. So I think we'll have some kind of longer term storage stuff inside there. We'll probably do just inside the bathroom, but not in the closet. We'll probably have a couple of boxes stored in there. Right in this area here. There's the toilet goes here, and they had taken it out to do some work in there. And then we'll have this area right here is where our sample closet will be. So we'll have our samples hanging in there. We'll have some more, scarves and cowls and stuff down here. But they'll be out all the time because right now they are in a box and they don't get taken out sometime because it's a lot of work, and
there's
we
not
don't
really a
always
good
do
way
that.
to display
So,
them. So yeah,
and there's just not a great way to display them. So
yeah. So we're hoping that'll help and help you guys out too by giving you some more inspiration and help you see different ways that we use the yarns that we have on the truck, or that you could use the yarns that we have on the truck with more from your local yarn store as well. So our goal is always to work with the local yarn store and do a lot of different things so that you guys can make the most of your crafting time. So
and our yeah, I totally lost what I was gonna say there. Something about this is actually in Ohio right now at Creative Mobile Interiors. They're the ones working on our new yarn truck at the moment, and so we wanted to have a more professional look with it, and it looks really nice from what we've seen. There's tons of other pictures, but let me see if I can. So Katy's favorite part is the back door back here. So we had them cut out. That was not there. We had them cut out a back door. And the best part about it is this is 6 feet tall. So our current door, we always are telling people, watch your head, like don't hit your head. Even people who are like not really that tall and don't have to usually worry about hitting their head. And so, yeah, this one's 6 feet tall, and it's really nice door and with steps that fold in and stay inside. So we're very happy about that.
Yes. So we are really excited about it. Right now we are hoping to be picking it up the last week in February, if everything goes as planned. And we will be stopping through YarnCom in St. Louis with the new truck, hopefully. So be keeping a lookout for that. And it will be empty. We'll not have any yarn in it when we come through. But
it will be all shiny and new.
If you'd like to sneak peek it and kind of get a really good vibe for what's going on, you can definitely, we'll put out when we're going to be there. So, yes.
Hopefully the last week of February.
Hopefully, yeah.
The last day of
the last day of February. And if that is the case, we'll be doing our live from there.
That live will be all about Evie.
It'll be all about Evie because it's all about finishing. So,
yes.
Which is super awesome. Oh, look, I made it like all the way through another, and it's only like, it's not even 20 minutes through. Wow, I am doing good today, guys.
You're flying today.
Yeah, I am. It's crazy. Considering yesterday I like didn't make it through 2 at all for the whole 30 minutes. I saw somebody had started a reel series earlier this month, and she was, I think it's engineering knits or something like that. Anyway, she's doing a series where she's knitting for 15 minutes a day, and it's only on projects that have been like languishing. So like she's doing 15 minutes to finish stuff, and so she's trying to get through as many projects as she can, and I think that's really cool. So yeah, it's a neat thing to see people working on that, working on their.
You could do that sometime.
Whatever makes them happy. Yeah, we could do that. Maybe we'll make another month finishing month. Probably not this month. But
no, maybe like July. I feel like that would be a good, like
we
don't have as many shows and stuff, and
that is true.
There'll be a lot more like hanging out with people and.
Well, we are going to be at Convergence in July because we're staying with 316 Dye Studio, and we have lots of friends coming to Convergence. Handweavers Guild in Wichita. Handweavers Guild of America has a large conference every other year, and this July is that year for the nationwide one. And on the opposite years, they have regional meetups, and the one for the Midwest region for 2025 is actually going to be in conjunction with Midwest Fiber Festival, which is pretty cool. So, which is a festival that we attend. And I'm looking forward to doing that. So, yeah. What else is going on? I haven't made any kits up yet. I need to make kits up sometime.
We're doing daily post for Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks, and today was Intro to Rug Hooking by a cross generation. Gina from our Cross Generations does a rug hooking class, which might be a fiber art that you have not either heard of or heard much about. And so it is. Here, I'll show you a picture of her class. And so you can, if you want to talk about rug hooking, Katy.
I don't really know a lot about rug hooking, but I do know that Gina is very knowledgeable, and she has the kits made up, and so you can purchase different kits from her at the show, or from Larry, actually, because Gina's teaching 5 classes at this show.
Yeah.
Her husband, Larry, is also coming along, which is awesome. We love Larry. Shout out to Larry. He's not going to watch this, but that's okay. And he does a really great job of helping you guys with anything that you need. But she sells really great hooks for rug hooking. She has a specific type that she likes to use, and she also dyes wool for rug hooking. So she not just natural dye, but she does dropper dye, and so everyone is unique, and they're all 100% wool, and it is gorgeous. Like the fabrics are just stunningly beautiful, and I think they come in.
Know she did that.
Yeah, you've probably seen them. They look kind of tie dye.
Right. Yeah, I think I have seen them. I just didn't realize that's what they were for, I guess.
So the other classes that Gina teaches are dyeing using natural materials. So the natural dye classes, which are super interesting. I have taken her reds class, which is really fun. And I got to be like the only person in that class, so it was really good. We just basically chatted the whole time, but I did learn a whole lot about using natural materials for dyeing, like cochineal, and I can't remember any of the others right now, but there's definitely a few. Madder root,
yeah.
And I can't remember. Anyway, there's a nice little folder over there that I could go refresh my memory if I really wanted to.
I also have her other classes.
Yeah, she also has a 13 from 3, which is 3 colors of your basic dyes, and then she uses those in different quantities to produce 13 different distinct colors. So you get to go home with mini skeins, micro skeins of each. So that way, you actually dye it and you do it, and it's a lot of fun to learn all about that. She also just has an intro to natural dyeing, which is an excellent class if you're just thinking about doing stuff with that. We have she's not teaching it this year, but she does. There's a growing seeds to dye bath, growing a garden for natural dyeing, which is super awesome. That's being taught by Gordon Powell from Flint Rock Fiber Studio.
Fiberworks.
Fiberworks. Sorry, my bad. So the other classes from Gina are the indigo class. So she'll have a big vat of indigo. She'll teach you how to mix it up. She'll teach you how to process it. And then she usually provides silk scarves and things. And then, hi, Darlene. And, but you can also bring other things. I think last year, the last thing that went in was someone's shoes. So that was fun.
That's funny.
But yeah, so she shows you how to tie everything, and it's just kind of neat to have that experience, because indigo dyeing is really cool. It does have to be 70 degrees, but we'll be indoors. So that's one of those things that you didn't know, right? It has to be 70 degrees to dye, to use indigo. But we were talking about indigo dyeing with Jenny the other night. So yeah. And then she's also teaching an egg dyeing class. I haven't seen her do that one before, but it looks really fun. So
basically like an intro to her like non-toxic dyes, like for, you know, safe to eat, I guess, or like not. I guess you wouldn't want to eat them, but like they're non-toxic, so it's different. It's different than her. It's different than her other like regular dye. What does she use? Acid dyes for her like regular, or does she do all natural dyes?
Everything's all natural dyes. Okay. Except for the wool that I was talking about for the rug.
The rug cooking.
She does use acid for that, I think.
I'm not sure. But you can come find out. She's teaching 5 classes at Eureka. So.
Yes, and she'll have all those wonderful things in her booth too. So one of the things that she has in her booth is the magic soap. Do you remember her telling us about the magic soap?
Vaguely, but yeah, I don't remember.
It is this soap that like she uses on her hands to get out dye.
Oh yes, yeah.
But it works on like everything, and so she someone at one show sometime, I don't know when it was or when it was, but took a class with her, and she had talked about this soap, and her roommate, and she went back to the booth and bought some. And her roommate for the Fiber Festival didn't know anything about it, but they had wine with their dinner that night and ended up spilling red Merlot on the white tablecloth, like antique tablecloth or wherever they were. So they actually used this miracle soap, whatever it is called that I don't remember. And I'm sure she can chime in at some point and tell us, because I'm obviously terrible at telling the story. But it actually took out the wine from the tablecloth, and she's sold. So everyone won that evening. The tablecloth was saved. The friendship was saved. And of course, Gina sold out of all of her soap. So that is something she does carry all the time, though, now. So, and she does have the hooks that she uses for rug hooking. Sorry, I'm having a hard time getting this started again. And
I don't see in her Etsy shop.
Yeah, sometimes she has plant starts.
I know she has them at festivals. Usually, she'll have a.
I don't remember if she had any last year at Eureka, but I know she did it at Midwest.
And well, I know now, like since she moved, I don't know if she'll be doing that. Like.
Yeah, because we helped transport some baby plants a couple of times. So
in the yarn truck / transportation bus.
Yes. So.
Oh no, Tiffany said she had to frog back to the start of the fingerless mitts, or
no, hers. I think she's working on a sweater.
Or the sweater, yeah.
The Kim Langston is working on the fingerless.
Yeah. No, I remember now.
I think Jazz did end up finishing those ducklings.
She, I think, finished she did the chickens. I know she finished those.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, you made it to 29 minutes.
I made it to 29 minutes. That's good. I caught my
things
fiber
kind of fell apart there in the last couple of minutes.
Caught my fiber in my drive band, which is unfortunate. All right. Try again here. It's all good. We're having fun. What else? I don't know. I think that's probably all we have for this evening. I hope everybody is having a good time, and we really appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us. Don't forget, you can always post a picture or whatever and share with us what's going on. You can always comment below. Any comments that are on this video on YouTube or Facebook, or Instagram on the replay video. Those do count toward our giveaway as well. So otherwise, if you post separately, make sure and hashtag 29 minutes for 29 days and tag at Yarn Adventure Truck, so we will see it for sure. Most of the time I catch it on the hashtags, but not always. So
just anything on tap for tomorrow? What's our
tomorrow? Well, I will be at my knit group.
Oh yeah.
And I'm hoping that it snows.
I think it's supposed to.
I think it will.
I don't think it's it may not stick anywhere, but I think it's gonna stick to the grass and stuff. So
that would be lovely. I like snow. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be live again at my knit group, so I'll have my mic on, and we'll be at the winery again. So if you're in the Northwest Arkansas area and you feel like coming by, we'll be at Tiny Town Winery from around 4:30 till about 7. So Dean will not be appearing in tomorrow's video because he will be driving over to meet me.
But then on Tuesday we will be together in Virginia.
Tuesday we will be together, and we will be in Virginia. So that's pretty exciting.
Well, I will see you guys on Tuesday, and Katie will see you tomorrow at the Tiny Town Winery. Probably that's a little earlier, right? Like 6:30.
Like 6:45.
6:45.
Yeah, okay. I stay a little later until about 7:15, and then but other than that, I'll be on about 6:45 tomorrow. So I can't wait to see you guys. And yeah, that's it. I will tell you all about it tomorrow. Bye.